my saliva. I was doing the video and then I got kicked out. I was trying to see if the comments were live chat. It says that all messages are visible. So if you are watching, try to see if you could leave a comment because last time we tried and it wasn't letting me. Live chat, all messages are visible. As far as I can tell, you should be able to ask questions, but I don't know. All right, I'm just gonna give it a try. I guess hopefully I answer all your questions. So I'm gonna go through most of the typical stuff that people are gonna ask. It's not giving me an option as far as this thing is just screwing up. Okay, it's not really giving me an option as far as the comments. So screw it. I'm gonna put this down real quick over here, and I'm just gonna go through the questions. So I guess if you send me a text with questions, it will come up on the top. My number is 310-508-9916. If you have a question, I think I will see it flash in front of my phone. But anyways, let me just freaking start over. There you go. Shit. There. All right. So we're gonna start with the location, Lake Paris. This is for an upcoming 10 miler, 50 miler, 100 miler. So it is the location where it's going to take place is at the starting lineup will actually be at the group camp number 3, right next to Hunter's parking lot. It's next to the entrance through Via del Lago and Moreno Valley side. If you come into Ramona, then you're on the other side. But either way, you just have to, when you show up, if you are not camping and you're just doing the 10 miler, then all you hold on, fucking thing. Okay, if you are doing the 10 miler and you're not gonna camp, then you're gonna go to Hunter's parking lot and you're gonna park there and you're gonna need to pay. It's either $10 or $20, so it changes. In the summer, it's $20, and then after that, it's $10. But I'm not sure if they are now just charging 10. But either way, that if you are camping, which if you are doing the 50 miler, 100 miler, more than likely you're gonna be camping because that's gonna take it's gonna take you a while to do all of that. We get about 20 passes for camping for the cars. We can have more, but then you have to pay for the parking. But for the first 20 cars that show up that are camping, you don't get to pay anything. I already paid for the campground. It is a group campground up to 100 people. So, and even if you're doing the 10 miler, but you do want to camp, then you can camp. So when you get to the ranger stations, you just gotta let them know that you're there with the party for Victor Carrillo for the group camp number 3, and they go down the list giving passes. Once they run, they can see how many cars have taken a pass. After that, then you need to pay for the spot. So that's just the most important thing is to get you to the race. The race will start at 5:30. Sometimes we'll move it up maybe by 30 minutes if needed, but more than likely 5:30 is the start. So I would highly suggest that you plan accordingly. It is Friday, traffic everywhere. And especially if you're doing the 50 and 100 miler, you go there, set up early so you have your stuff ready. And that leads to my next common question, which is aid stations. So at the course itself is 10 miles. We will have an aid station on mile 5 that will have most of water, some sort of hydration with electrolytes. For the day, mainly for the 100 milers that are going to be running the day, we'll have some pickle juice and things like that. At the starting lineup, we'll have more things for everybody that are going to be doing mainly again the 100 miler. If you're doing the 10 miler, at that time, it's going to be sunset. You honestly, 10 miles, you don't need a lot of water, but we will have water. But most of the stuff as far as the aid station, it is truly for the 50 and the 100 miler. That they're going to be out there for a long time. 50 milers, you have 16 hours to complete the 50 miles, the 5 laps. 100 milers, you have 40 hours, which is a huge cutoff time. And everybody that is going to finish the race, that's more than enough time. I wouldn't recommend, I mean, you do whatever you want in your race, but when I did Born to Run 100 miler, a lot of people literally took naps, like long naps, 2 hours, 3 hours, and guess what? Most of those, if not all of them, did not finish, DNF. but it is your race. You do what you want. I'm just giving you suggestions as far as what to do. Pacers. Typically for a 50 miler, you do not need a pacer, but if you ask me if someone can go on your last lap, sure, that's not a problem. For 100 milers, after 50 miles, you can use a pacer, and it doesn't matter, if you start using it at miles at the 6th lap or 7th lap, or that's up to you. We have a lot of awesome people around that if if you don't have a pacer, if you don't have a crew, there will be plenty of people to help. Typically, it's hard for me. I am all over the place on the trails, but it's typically kind of hard to, for me to actually go run and pay someone. But that'd be pretty awesome if towards the end of with the 100 milers, if someone needs someone to get paid, like to help you as a pacer, I might be able to do that. But if not me, I'm sure there'll be other people there. Let's see, headlamps. Make sure everyone brings a headlamp. I personally can run those trails at nighttime with no headlamp, and I prefer it because sometimes in the summer the mosquito starts messing with you because of the light. But definitely bring a headlamp. You're gonna need it. The course, we do a really good job. Anyone that done a race will tell you, or marking the trails. We clean the damn trails like really good for you guys. It's very hard to get lost. I will also email the actual course, the Strava route. A lot of them already sent it. They might be a little change to it, not on the elevation game, but more towards the finish and the starting lineup. So I will email the updated map that you're gonna need for that day. You don't need the map, honestly. Like, you'll be able to do it, but some people like to download it on their Garmin's, on their phones, and just have the map so they don't get lost. It does look different at nighttime, but we put signs. We're gonna have some glow sticks. We make it almost impossible for you to get lost, but somehow, sometimes people do get lost. Or do they get lost? Motherfuckers, don't be cheating. I'm just kidding. Oh, and if I curse at you, even now or later, I don't really mean it. It's just the way I talk. Most of you that know me, you know I mean well. Those that don't know me, I apologize. I don't apologize. All right, what else? Man, I wish I could be seeing the questions if people had questions, but I think I covered most of the trying to think of anything else. As far as what we're gonna have at the aid station, of course, water, some sort of electrolyte, but a lot, especially if you're doing 50 miles, 100 miles, like, personally, I always bring what I need, what I know that my body is good taking. I usually don't try to take things that I never take during my runs, especially for 50 or 100 miles. So that's me. I normally have what I need, but it's always nice to have things out there. We'll have some fruit. We'll have some. I might have my brother grilling some quesadillas with beans. We might have things like that. But again, you could bring family. That's the cool thing about the camping. You're welcome to bring someone with you to camp with you. Within reason. Don't bring like 10, 20 people camping. But you are welcome to bring your family or friend, so that they can help your crew. But there also is going to be people helping you. And that's the cool thing about the 10-mile loop, that there will be plenty of people that will be willing to help you. One of the things that I hear from people always say is that our Machete Madness community is freaking awesome. Everybody's nice, and that's a fact. Everybody's helpful, and I mean, I've been spending the last 9 years of my life, dedicating my life to Machete Madness for our community, and I always try to make it the best experience possible. So I hope that this, and it will be another awesome event. If anything I didn't cover on the video, just shoot me a text. You want to get on the phone, we'll find the time. Any questions, I'll answer them. Registration, if you have friends that want to do it, today is the last day, I believe, midnight, to register, and still guarantee that you get a finisher shirt. Medals, you're gonna get some awesome medals. They're gonna have the ribbon that comes with it, and man, this one is freaking awesome. 100-mile belt buckle. You know, for those that want to do the 100-miler, when you see it in person, this stuff is like engraved into it. It's not like a picture. So it's a nice buckle, and it's not a humongous. It's good size that it will actually look good, that you can actually wear it. So what I'm trying to figure out is like how I'm gonna wear one of these. Shit, somehow I'm gonna have to do 100 miles. Obviously, I'm not gonna do them that day but I need to wear this buckle. So other than that, any questions, just hit me up. Man, this thing sucks. Last time there was people asking questions, but I couldn't. He wouldn't allow them to post. It might be because it might be private or something. But anyways, I'm gonna log off. I'm gonna save this, and then I'm gonna send it out to those that missed the video. And if there's still something that I forgot, but other than that, message me through email, my cell phone, Instagram. If you are gonna be camping, that way, you have some way contact communication with me, so then that way I can ensure that you get there. And again, camping, 2 p.m. That's when you can start setting up, and that gives you only 3 hours to set up and be ready to race. So if I was you, definitely show up on time. Traffic is pretty bad on Fridays, so hopefully you plan accordingly, and it's gonna be an amazing event. I'll talk to you guys soon.